A lawyer hurling his shoes at the Chief Justice of India inside the Supreme Court is not just a shocking breach of security and decorum, it is a reminder of India's dangerous fault lines and of the entrenched hypocrisies of both the so-called left and the so-called right. The left, which routinely finds no problem with violence when it's aimed at someone they dislike. For example, remember when Kangana Ranaut was attacked? That left is now all shock and horror, pointing fingers at the BJP-led right wing and its so-called toxic Hindutva being to blame. Since the shoe-throwing lawyer in yesterday's case says he was aggrieved by the Chief Justice of India dismissing a plea saying go and pray to the idol and tell it to restore its own head. Yet the anger behind this attack yesterday did not come from some fringe militant religious mob. It came from a space that includes many who aren't remotely hardline, and that is what is most disturbing of all. The saffron right, meanwhile, which was outraged when Kangana was assaulted, now has a section which is low-key justifying this attempted attack on the Chief Justice of India, slyly suggesting that the CJI asked for it. Now, this is a toxic broth, a lethal cocktail of caste identity, public anger against the judiciary, communal resentment, religious victimhood, and political opportunism. And it is brewing right at the foothills of another election season. Now, let us be very, very clear tonight. Context never justifies violence. If the CJI's words upset you, protest. Challenge him legally if you can. But any attempt to rationalize an assault on the country's top judge is plain and simple dangerous and unacceptable. Both sides, the left and the so-called right, should be united in condemning this without any ifs or buts. Instead, predictably, they are busy scoring political points.